Hello, I'm back again and again and again. Thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel. If you would please put your palms together for a meditation reading. It is like the relation of ice and water. The more the ice, the more the water. The more the obstructions, the more the virtues. Shinran Shonin, Hymns of the Pure Land Masters, hymn number 40. If you would please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu. I apologize now for this may run just a little bit longer than normal, but to me it's very important. So, as I begin, Buddhism can be seen, heard, felt, smelled, tasted, and thought in all matters. There is no separation of any of these six senses. In Buddhism, we also have many parables. They're simple stories that is thought-provoking and always a lesson within the story. Well, this parable is called the Ocean Parable, from the book Ocean by Reverend Dr. Ken Tanaka. And it has been used by many, many ministers. And my version starts with, it was a dark and starry night when a ship leaves the port of a tropical island. And after many hours on the water, a sailor falls overboard. But no one notices his absence. And the ship sails on. The water's chilly. Waves are choppy. And it was frightening dark. The sailor frantically paddles to keep afloat. And he thinks he is swimming towards an island that he saw before leaving port. But he loses all sense of direction. The sailor is a good swimmer. However, his arms and legs soon grow weary. His lungs are tired. He is grasping for air. The sailor is lost and totally alone. Despair overcomes him, and he feels his energy draining fast. He begins to choke, and he can feel his body being dragged down. At that instant moment, from deep of the ocean, a voice tells the sailor, let go. Let go of your striving. You are fine just as you are. Namo Amida Butsu. The sailor hears this voice, and automatically he stops this useless striving. He turns over on his back, limbs stretched out as though he's laying in a hammock. He realizes that the ocean holds him afloat without any effort or striving. The water now feels warm and the waves calm. The ocean that seemed harsh and angry is now comforting, and caressing him. The ocean has not changed. However, by changing his thinking, the sailor's relationship with the ocean also changes. So the ocean that was cold, dangerous, and frightening is now a friend that embraces and supports him. Just the thought of his wife and children, inspires him to reach the other shore. He swims as before, yet with a difference. He trusts and realizes that when he tires, he can let go and allow the ocean to support him. Most importantly, with his swimming and the trusting of the power of the ocean, he knew he could be kept afloat. Finding solace in the arms of the sea, the sailor can now find his way. His entrusting cleared away his impatience, confusion, and blindness. Using his skills as a sailor, he swims in the direction of where he thinks the island is. He is assured that the ocean will not let him down. He finally reaches the island, and in appreciation of learning about himself and the joy of survival, the sailor hears himself utter Namu Amida Butsu. This story illustrates experiencing the human condition of suffering and our own attempts out of predicaments. There is always someone or something to help. Sorry, I can't read my handwriting. However, sometimes this ocean can be a little deeper than we think, and our efforts may seem futile. It is at this moment we let go and trust our six senses and hear with the heart and mind. We rely on the teachings of the Buddha and seek that help needed. It may take different experiences, circumstances, or causes to truly open our eyes, our hearts, and minds. Yet, this is called true and trusting. We continue to try, and we rely on the Buddha to guide and direct us, while still using our own skills. It is Nembutsu, our Namu Amida Butsu, for releasing us from our ego. Nembutsu is uttered in thankfulness, gratitude, and appreciation for leading us in the right direction. If you would please join me, putting your palms together in Gasho. Namu Amida Butsu, 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 Namu Amida Butsu. And thank you so much for listening.